Let's just start with Rolly, man. We got to start with Rolly and we work our way up.
Benavidez and Gulo definitely was not the story that night. The story was Rolly.
Oh, man, come on. And what killed me is about the guy. I was looking at the fight, right? And I'm like, this Rolly is clearly getting outboxed. You know, he clearly getting outboxed. I'm talking about from the opening bell to the closing bell.
In the words of old boy from Dallas, clearly.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here looking at it, and then to listen at him talk how he talked and how cocky he was. And I'm all for fighters being cocky. I'm all for fighters being like real confident in what they do. But man, you can't be confident in what you do and be that cocky, man. Not after that kind of performance, bro. Let's just keep it real, bro.
You got your ears boxed off, man.
Let's just keep it real. You're not beating Tank.
Ears boxed off, bro.
You're not beating Tank. You're not beating Garcia. You're not beating none of these guys you called out, man. So at the end of the day, what you doing, bro? Like, and to me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a fan of him at first, but after watching how he took this victory and how he didn't really acknowledge the fact that it's one thing to
got
think
some stuff to work on.
Yeah, and then it's one thing to look at the fight and come out of the fight and say, you know what, I think I did enough to win. And to clearly know, bro, that you wasn't landing hardly anything. You understand what I'm saying? Of value when you actually threw it. You was getting outboxed. You was getting outpunched in pretty much all of the stats from what I was reading. And you coming out of that thinking that you did your job. Nah, bro, you didn't do your job. And to say that you ready to beat everybody and everybody's scared of you for what? You just showed, bro, you have power, but you don't even know how to put that power where it need to be for it to be effective. And I just think it was a black eye on the sport, man, because old boy, what's his name? Marinez, that's how you pronounce his name? Marinez or whatever, bro. I think that, man, those kind of decisions hurt careers. You understand? Especially a 29-year-old fighter who, have like 300 plus amateur fights or whatever. Going pro, he had some ups and downs in his career. I think when it come down to his record, but this late in a fighter's career to lose to somebody who his record was shit. I'm trying to see. Rolly going into that fight was
They were both undefeated, man.
No, I don't think he was undefeated, bro, to be honest with you. I know Rolly was undefeated, but I'm talking about the other one. What's his name? Let me see.
Marinez.
No, when I say ups and downs, I'm talking about like some close decisions and stuff like that. To be 29 and to lose somebody that's pretty much an upstart that's on his way up, to get a decision stole like that from him, bro, I think that shit was just, that wasn't cool, bro. You know what I mean? So, what's your take on it? What you think about it?
Man, look, at the end of the day, boxing is a sport. You know what I'm saying? I understand that they wanted to keep the hype train rolling with Romero, but I don't care what it is. I hear people saying, yeah, he needed to knock him out. Why? Is boxing a sport or is it the WWE? Because if it's a sport, if we're playing basketball and it's 1 second left on the clock and I hit that buzzer beat and I win by a point, it's just like if I beat you by 10 or blew you out by 20. So these types of things cannot continue to happen in the sport. But hey, when the fight ended, man, I said, hey, either Rolly lost or Floyd bought this one, man. At the end of the day, it's the money team.
You're right about that one, bro. You're right about that one. I mean, it's really nothing else to say about that one, bro. That was just blatant, man. It was blatant, and I just feel like, old boy, bro, he deserved that decision, man. But like boxing, bro, they always come up with disappointing decisions. I think it need to be investigated. I think they really need to look at the cast of characters. And I get tired of hearing commentators and different people say, oh man, the experience of this judge and the experience of that judge, and he been around for 100 years and all this other stuff, to make them to get, that gives them passes of making these kind of mistakes.
Man,
it need to be investigated.
That kid was 19-0, man. And
yeah,
he suffered his first career loss, which wasn't a loss. That knocks him further down than a loss would have knocked Romero down.
But that's what I'm saying. Even in his early on in his career, he had some tough decisions that almost didn't go his way. So it's not like he had an easy road to get to that 19-0 is what I'm saying. But this loss right here put him back so far behind that if Rolly would have took this loss, man, it wouldn't have hurt him as much. And I just feel like they stole it from him. And you got to remember, old boy, 29 years old. You know, he on the tail end of his career.
They did, but you know what though? I think he's gonna get the benefit of the doubt, man. And people that know he won the fight, he's got to get, well, it can go one of two ways. You know what I'm saying? He can get some more opportunities, you know, given to him by a sanctioning body, or guys could see it and say, damn, man, this kid can box a little too good for me to go in there and risk it. You know, that low risk, that low reward, high risk type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want him to run it back, though. I know it's not going to happen. I know it's a long shot, but I want him to run it back and see what happens.
No, Floyd not going to let that boy in the same area code with him no more.
Nah.